When I first heard Brink announced, I was so hyped, dude. I was probably like, I don't know, dude. I was a little kid. It was 2011. I wasn't too little. I was a little. You know what I'm talking about. But I was so hyped. I thought this game was going to be like the best thing ever, dude. It had parkour. I was super into parkour, even though I was like overweight and I would never be able to parkour. Like I'm bad at it still. And it had guns, dude. I was like, Call of Duty with parkour? That's going to be crazy, dude. I told all my friends, dude, I was like hyped. I was like, we got to play this, dude. I was like, check out the trailers. I would watch that like E3 reveal trailer so many times, dude. I was like, this is going to be sick, dude. This is gonna be the best game ever. We're gonna be talking about it in like 10 years from now. So like 3 days after it released, I convinced my mom to take me to GameStop. I asked the dude, I was like, what have you heard about this game so far? And he was like, I heard the customization is good. And I was like, what? What do you mean only the customization is good? And I was like, this dude's a hater. He has no idea what he's talking about. I'm gonna buy it. And that was my first warning. But my second warning came, I just didn't want to believe it, was that the copy I was buying was a pre-owned copy at GameStop. So this game had been out for 3 days and there was already a pre-owned copy. So that was my second warning, but I went along with it anyway because I was so into the hype. And I took it home and I was playing. I played a couple games with my friends and it was fun. But I'm gonna be honest, I was a little disappointed. And I think we all know that this game had a lot of potential. It just was unexplored. It was rushed. It was an unfinished game. Lately, I heard that it was on Steam for free, and I was like, dude, I have to play this game again. I have so much nostalgia for it. And I played it, and it is so fucking bad, dude. I wish I never knew that it was free on Steam because I ruined it for myself. This game is so bad. It is so much worse than I remember. And I can never take that back, what I've done here. So let's go into what I think about it. Okay, I played this game for probably 3 hours. I played maybe 6 missions. And here's what I was thinking the whole time. I was just praying for the game to end. And you're waiting for the game to end as soon as possible, but that's not gonna happen because your teammates, your AI teammates are just abysmal. And so it's you basically like carrying your team. You're the only important person. Your teammates are gonna do squat for you, and they're just gonna get in the way all the time. They cannot defend anything for save their lives, man. Like there will literally be a dude right behind them planting a bomb, and they do not even care, man. They're just like, hey man, dude, just do what you're doing. The only objective you'll ever see is defense. You're gonna be defending a gate. You're gonna be defending a hostage. You're gonna be defending an explosive. You're gonna be defending a piece of intel. That is all you do. And it's all gated by timers. And this is really smart. I think they put the timers in the game because you can really count down how much time you've wasted playing the game. There are 4 genders you can play as: soldier, operative, engineer, and medic. And I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no reason to play anything except the soldier, because you're gonna be running out of ammo, carrying your teammates, that you're gonna have to replenish yourself all the time. I played the operative. I have no idea why this class even exists. His special ability is he can disguise as a dead enemy. So you kill someone, you go up, disguises them. You cannot use your weapons at all. There's no point to it. I think you're supposed to like play with friends and give them the intel, but there's no point. The AI doesn't even shoot at you when you're not disguised. There's no reason to beat an operative. The gunplay is all right. The SMGs are way better than any other gun in the game. They just shoot better. They're more accurate. The damage doesn't matter at all. The recoil on the rifles is insane. I don't care if you're Shroud or whatever, dude. You're not. This recoil is uncontrollable. It's like you have Parkinson's. I swear that some of these bullets come out of the guns at 90-degree angles. I have no idea what I'm smoking when I'm playing this game. The good thing about the guns is they actually sound pretty good. They sound really nice. They just shoot. It just goes. They make good noises. I was about to make a gun noise, but I can't. There it goes. That's a good one. I mean, the best thing about the game is still the customization. The guy at GameStop did not lie to me. He did a good job telling me the truth. There are so many customization options in this game. It basically feels like a fashion show. If you're resistance, you can wear garbage or you can wear garbage. Security team has like some futuristic looking gear. It's all right. It looks pretty cool, but you can change everything from your head down to your toe. You get your glasses, your mask, your hats, your shirt, your underwear, your jacket, your socks, your shoes. It's whatever you need. And you can actually change your body type too. There's medium, one size fits all, and then there's huge, you're Bane, you're gigantic. You don't take as much damage, but you can't parkour. That's the trade-off. And then on the other side, there's a light dude. He's so tiny, he can parkour all over the place. He's like a flying squirrel. But there's no point to play him because there's no point to parkour. The parkour in this game is tragically bad. It actually burns, it stings. It's huge disappointment. That's one of the main selling points. This game is supposed to be guns and parkour, except it's neither. It's just suck. Brink, more like stink. There's no reason to parkour because there's nowhere to go. The maps are designed with no purpose for that. And it's clunky. It's so slow and unintuitive. The way you parkour is you just hold shift. You hold shift and the game does it for you. There's no reason to get to a high vantage point at all using parkour because you have to play the light character for one. And the enemies, it doesn't matter. You're not gonna take less damage up there. You're not gonna see more. Everybody's just gonna be on the ground anyway. You're just gonna shoot them the same. Okay, I know I talked about the AI being bad already, but I'm gonna go into it even more depth. I've already said they're both trash. They're not only trash, they belong at the landfill, dude. I imagine this. I had this thought in my head that they programmed these AI using babies. These babies weren't just using a controller, they were using a Wii Zapper mode. That is the only explanation for how bad some of these AI act. But sometimes the AI will pull a miracle and do some crazy play that I don't even understand. It's like black magic. If you get in melee range of them, they instantly know how to slap you all the way back to Africa. And before you can even get back up, they just blast you in the head. But on the flip side, the medics on your team, when you're down, the medics on your team will just sprint through everyone. They don't parkour, mind you. They just sprint right through all the enemies. They don't even shoot back. Their sole mission is just to throw you a syringe and then die. They're just gonna die every single time. I mean, half the time they're not even gonna reach your body if you're deep in there, but they'll try. At least 4 of them will come and try, but they'll die. And the AI, they love to parkour. It is their dream to parkour. They spend more time parkouring than they do shooting their guns. They do it for no reason. It's just nonsense. Like, they waste so much time parkouring. They just move around and actually accomplish nothing. They look cool. They don't do anything. Sometimes their animations, like when they're walking, are so busted. They'll do quick jerks that looks like they're possessed. They just don't walk right. It's like they're constantly deciding between, hey, I either have to do 2 things. I either have to parkour or I have to shoot my gun, and they get stuck wanting to do both at the same time, and it just looks like ridiculous. I mean, they'll be standing right next to each other all the time, not actually doing anything. It's just weird to look at. I mean, it's funny. Overall, downloading this game again to play it was a big mistake on my part. I really know how bad it is now. Now that I'm more mature, I can really take in what made this game so bad and I'm not blinded. I don't have that feeling that I spent like 50 bucks on it to be disappointed. So since it was free, I can say it sucks. So yeah, don't download this game and play it again if you liked it.